I want to put out a warning today. Careful when you pray for wisdom. You know, God says ask for wisdom and He'll give it to you. And I always do pray for it. But the other night I woke up and I had ideas and I was cutting like a hot knife through butter. All this wisdom started coming into my head in the middle of the night. And you just know when the truth comes at you, right? And so I was sitting there in a cold sweat, just thinking and just, yeah, damn, holy moly, letting it all come in. And it reached a point where I couldn't handle it anymore. I said, okay, you need to stop right here. Let me process what I heard. I can't take any more right now. And since then, I woke up and I haven't been the same because it's a lot to take in. And it's more than I bargained for. And so I woke up and do what I do best. I couldn't handle it anymore. So I had a friend invite me to an NBA game that same day, and I went out and bought a bottle and started drinking and smoking. And, you know, as I left my friend for a couple seconds, there was this other guy that thought he could take an opportunity to, you know, exercise his power, I guess, and kind of shoulder checked my friend real rough. And he didn't realize that I was, you know, maybe 10 feet behind him because I went and got a beer. And as he checked my friend, he turned around real hostile, looking at him like, oh, what are you gonna do? Yeah, I just pushed you, what are you gonna do? And he had no idea that I was walking toward him. And it took every little thing inside me not to just elbow him right in the fucking head and just pummel him into the ground, go to jail, go to prison. I don't give a shit. I was not in a good place that day. It took every ounce of me to just keep moving and try to be peaceful at this game. But I just want to give you a real sense of where I am right now. And yeah, I also, you know, almost got into some business with a female, and eventually I thought, you know what, I don't want to have a kid right now. So I kind of backed out and just did other things, you know. But I wanted to share all this because a lot of times, you know, life's really good and you enjoy that presence of God, and there's times where He just bounces. He just leaves you. You know, a lot of times in scriptures, how many times did He tell the disciples, you go do your thing, I'm gonna be over here. And he disappeared from them, and then they got crazy and volatile, and it's a lot to take in, you know, when you're in that presence and then when you're not, you know. So that's where I am, and I just wanted to share that because that's realistically where I am in life right now, and it could help one person. And be very careful when you pray for wisdom, because it'll transform you in the middle of the night, and it'll cut you like a knife. And maybe that's what you want, maybe that's what you need. But other than that, I wanted to share two more other things. Is the other one is, you know, a lot of times in life, we each go through a thing where you travel alone. It's okay to cut off friends and family, and you got to go on a journey by yourself. It's the only way you're going to learn more about yourself. It's only in the desert. In the desert is where you're going to figure out a lot of things. And when you're surrounded by people that love you, by so many people, you can't go out there and figure out some shit that you need to figure out about yourself. And I did that the past year. I cut off a lot of family, you know, 95% of them, cut off all my friends, and I went on my own journey. And I learned a lot. I learned a lot about me. So I just want to let you guys know, sometimes you got to walk that journey alone. It sucks, and it's painful, it's lonely, it's isolating. But right then, right in that place, you're about to level up in life. You're going to figure out some deep things, and you're going to learn how to walk on your own 2 feet. And there's definitely another season where you have people around you again. So, you know, it doesn't always have to be like that. But another thing I wanted to share last is I had a dream 2 nights ago about a storm that was a violent windstorm that was coming around. And I saw that storm coming from the distance, and so I went underneath a bridge, and there was a car on my right-hand side, so I was like real snug up in there, and I thought I was gonna be protected. But as soon as that windstorm came in, it blew this car off like nothing, and it exposed me. And I was basically exposed to the storm. The bridge did a little bit of protection, but I was exposed to the storm. And I woke up knowing just deep down inside that some sort of storm is coming, whether for me personally or for, people around me and just, the culture, the society. So I actually woke up and sold off a lot of my, it's not a lot, but I sold off a couple of my trades because everything seems a little too perfect right now. And I'm happy that we got Trump as president, but you never know what's around the corner. So you got to prepare yourself either way. And with all that being said, I hope you guys have a great day. And just know that sometimes in life you're just in the valley. Sometimes you're up on the mountain. And right now I'm in the valley, but I'm not just going to make videos about when I'm on the top. I'll show you guys a little bit of the filth, a little bit of my humanity deep down inside of me that I go through it just like everybody else. And take care.